Hello everyone, welcome to this Dota 2 cast request on Reddit. Um, let's look at the Radiant team. We have on the face void Kaladin, and we have Lousy Automation under the Keeper of the Light. We have the Mighty Swordfish using um, Chain Protector. We have, I'm probably going in the mid, I am the Majestic Whale. You definitely are. And on the Ember Spirit. And lastly, we have Smile of Cain on the Axe. And on the dire, we have Outward Devour being played by Iron Tarkus. I think this is a hero from Dark Souls, a boss fight. Spirit Breaker being played by Wielder. Witch Doctor being played by Ron Burgundy. We have Alchemist being played by Ekips, and lastly Magnus being played by Mr. Papaya. Quite a few interesting heroes this game to look at, especially the Treant Protector who we see very rarely with his complete support build. Looks like middle it will be the Ember Spirit. Quite poor. I wonder if he bought any support items for his team. It doesn't look like. Did he buy the wards or something? It's quite poor. No, nothing else. On the bottom lane we have Kaladin. And this void, still no skills, anything. And who got the bounty rooms? It's like it was one per team. So let's look at the lanes. Bottom lane, the Faceless Void and Treant Protector against Magnus and Spirit Breaker. Void should be able to farm relatively well. It would be hard to kill for both sides. Top lane looks like Axe will do a bit of creep skipping. Classic Axe tactics, annoying though they may be. And with Keeper of the Light here helping him out, it should be easy for him to clear creeps. Well, not close enough for it to bounce. Alchemist going for Grievel's Greed level 1. I think I cast another game where Alchemist also went Grievel's Greed level 1, and it is just so useless. It just doesn't do anything for you. Witch Doctor kind of in a dangerous spot here. But he should be able to. Oh no, he walks into it. Witch Doctor just. I'd say he's playing with fire, but he's more like playing with light and spins. And we have a Spirit Breaker charging in, and this is going to have First Blood. Close, but not enough. This Alchemist is able to have this stun now. Will there be another hit? Spirit Breaker taking his time to get here, but he should be here any moment now. And it looks like we might be able to see a double kill here very soon. Oh no. That's a dead Keeper of the Light, and followed by that axe. And that was maybe not the best move, creep skipping against these two. Creep skipping is a very powerful tactic when the team is very disorganized, but when Spirit Breaker started charging and everything, just they couldn't do anything. There was no way they were going to get out of there alive. So in the middle lane, let's see, we have Ember Spirit going for Searing Chains, Flame Guard build, and out OD. OD, we don't see this hero a lot, even though I think he's one of the most powerful mid lane in winning the lane. Because he needs, it's not powerful because he needs quite a lot of farm, and he can't really roam around the map and change the tempo of the game so much. We have a kill here. Is it unlikely? Yeah, max refill speed build. I don't see why anyone would want to go this. The idea is that if you get, you're getting a lot of last hits, you can make even more gold out of it, but seems mostly pointless. I think going more in stun and acid spray just gives you so much more. But well, that's the build. I think he looks like he's gonna go for early Midas as well. Axe going for 1/1/1 skills, and oh, I missed that kill on Faceless Void. I apologize. That must have been quite a dive. Last second shockwave. So looking at the bottom lane, is this a support Magnus? Seems like it is. I mean, Spirit Breaker only has 1 CS, so that's interesting. I think. Oh wait, top lane. We have a kill here. It's charging up the stun, but does not really do enough. The stun is physical damage, so we have a kill here. Close. Boots versus no boots, but heal versus no heal as well. So if he walks into it, that will That was a very good bait into their trap. If you use Berserker's Call, you should be able to avoid most of the damage from Unstable Concoction because it is physical. So let's look at the bottom lane. Void going for more points in backtrack because you won't be able to dodge a couple of shockwaves. What's he gonna go for? Ring of Protection. You don't see this very often. I wonder if he's gonna go into a Ring of Basilisk. We have a kill here. Very nice charge and very lucky after that. It looks like the Spirit Breaker may be dead. He'll need lucky bash, ensuring that kill. And Magnus doesn't have enough mana to throw a shockwave. But there was a bit of luck for both sides. Spirit Breaker was able to sort of do a double bash, and the Void, that first hit, time lock, all skill. And Dire still working with the ground courier. Not sure why nobody's upgrading it. Looks like it's gonna be a support Spirit Breaker this game. Alright, so Keeper of the Light, Bracer, nice beard. Axe, will he go ham? No. Ember Spirit has his bottle, Stout Shield. Looks like we may have a kill here. Oh, beautiful living armor keeping him alive. Looks like the Witch Doctor may fall. The Axe just cannot get his Berserker's Call on the Witch Doctor, and that's why he lives. Oh, we have a kill here. Ember Spirit, interesting location to be in. Charge there. They don't want to go here too far and then leave him here. They're trying to secure both spots. The ultimate may have been overkill. So Ember Spirit going for more points in Flame Guard and Searing Chains. And standard Ember Spirit, nothing really new here. Trained Protector going for more points in Living Armor to support his team. It looks like he's gonna try to stack, but not gonna happen. I'm lucky. The ward blocks it, so he can't stack anyway. And Axe has his Tranquil Boots. Not as much farm. I mean, he has no kills. He has decent CS, but no kills is hurting him. I'm looking at the Dire side. Looks like we'll have OD. He already has his magic wand. He's going for a lot of intel, but he doesn't have any points on Arcane Orb. Oh, we have a kill here. Nice roar, stunning them both. Looks like we may have. Is there? No, living armor is on the Radiant side. Will he make it? Looks like he may be able to survive. And there we go. Nice 1 point in Acid Spray. Stun not reaching him, and Axe should be okay. This top lane is. It's just you never know who's gonna get a kill. You never know who's gonna get a kill. So OD going for quite a lot of intel. I wonder he should go for Mechanism because he's probably he can probably farm it really fast, and OD has the mana pool to support it. Spirit Breaker quite poor. I would put more points into charge because just like before, he was charging from the bottom lane all the way to the top. You definitely want more points into charge. It's the guaranteed stun. So I would, that's how I would have done it, but. That was slightly underwhelming, but we see a kill happen. Doesn't seem like it. Witch Doctor, stun, and heal. He needs the heal against all these axe spins. He's been doing his job, but he maybe should just save up for boots now. Definitely, Alchemist going for the max refills greed build. I don't get it, but hey, that's what's happening. And he didn't go for Midas, but maybe he's going for it next. That's either Midas or Maelstrom. Could be an armlet. It actually works quite well because he has insane amount of regen, gives him the life he needs. Now, beautiful Illuminate, catching 2. Bit of a stun stacking, but the dunk will be able to get them. Can he get close enough for Berserker Call? He does. And spin, but do they have enough damage? He doesn't have enough mana for a dunk, otherwise he'd be dead. No. Oh. Bottom lane. Ooh. Just got the end of that. Killed dead Magnus. OD showing up. His Sanity Eclipse is great against Axe. That damage is just very, very good, even with level 1 Arcane Orb. Yep. OD is Well, he's putting in work, and he needs to, because the rest of his team not doing so well. This is a bit why Carry Alchemist is somewhat lackluster. He has no armor, and I don't know. He seems to be played in this style. So this glove, either Maelstrom or Midas. It might take a bit too long to get a Midas now to be worth it. He'd probably get by like, I don't know, 30 minutes. I think that should be around that time if he farms up. Not sure why there are 4 people here exactly when there's a nice empty lane here. No, and they teleported, so they probably want to go for the tower. Let's see. This is going to be a Mask of Madness. Really good on Spirit Breaker. You get a lot of attack speed and you don't have movement speed. We'll have a charge here, and he manages to time out to safety. But there's someone left behind, and he should throw himself. Will he throw an envy? He doesn't. Somehow, for some reason, he throws living armor instead of going envy. Nice illuminate, catches all 3. They're pretty deep into enemy territory. And in the meantime, Axe, does he have a teleport scroll? He does, but he can't teleport, and he's just pushing the lane, whereas the Dire sort of aren't really achieving as much. No point in Sleight of Fist yet. I don't think you don't need to max Searing Chains before you put points in Sleight of Fist, because Searing Chains, the damage scales very interestingly. It goes 80, 120, 240, then 300. So level 3 gives you the best damage increase, and the duration increases from level 3 to 4, but 1 point in Sleight of Fist gives you a good chance to cut the distance. You can slide into chains and some damage as well. Not sure why you'd max Searing Chains before even 1 point. We have a kill here. Axe may be able to bring someone there with him, but no, he can't. And Spirit Breaker, still no ultimate even at this stage of the game. Void has joined the fray. Void works quite well with Ember Spirit because you can use your Sleight of Fist inside the Chrono, but not so much with Axe. Will he throw it? Yes, he does. I somehow don't feel like he has enough damage. And Axe, he just can't do it, cut the distance. He can't come close without no blink dagger either. Maybe you should just bot from the side shop. Spirit Breaker charging in. Nice. Roar on 2. Dunk 1. Can he dunk the other? But Void is able to secure that kill. And Spirit Breaker, maybe you shouldn't have charged into that. That was a surprising kill. The Chrono was it wasn't a whiff, but it really didn't achieve anything. Going phase boots. Phase boots are the best boots for Ember Spirit because the 24 damage is much useful than anything else you can get. Although later on, Boots of Trouble are really good. Looks like he's going to go for drums. Ember Spirit is very easy to bring down. He has just no armor, and his life gain, his strength gain is only 2, so it's not that bad. But yeah, if he can't go to his remnant, he's pretty much dead. And I don't think that you want to max out Searing Chains and Flame Guard before you have even a point in Sleight of Fist. You want to have at least 1 point in Sleight of Fist early on. Not early on by like level 2, but early on by like level 8, not level 10. Bottom lane. Still this... oh, looks like he's going to go for... he wants Witch Doctor. Baited. The animation cancel was quite cool. Will they be able to get him now? He might be able to dunk the Spirit Breaker. Almost gets him. Now it's the Odie able to turn that around with his ultimate. Odie is going for Force Staff, which is also a really good item for him. Odie doesn't really... he needs a way to get, not close, but he needs a way to cut the distance between him and his enemies. So Force Staff is a great item. Another item that you see a lot is Road of Atos. Wish to get your boots, man. There we go. Finally. And Spirit Breaker, I don't like this Greater Bash maxed out first build, but it works okay with Nether Strike, so it's one way to play the hero. Oh. And he has his Force Staff. What does the whale have? He's going for drums first. Not going to be able to do much. Yeah, and the cool thing about this Ember Spirit is that he's leaving his remnants near towers, and then he goes and farms. So if anything happens, he always has a remnant ready to go to, and this is something you don't see enough of. And some taunting coming out, and that's interesting. Looks like this might be a dead max. At least he didn't use his RP. I was worried he might use last second, but dunked. I haven't actually noticed this Magnus much this game. Magnus, he has a stout shield, he has arcane boots. He's saving up for a blink dagger, but I haven't really noticed him do much. He uses RP, but where and when, can't exactly tell you. We have Alchemist. Looks like he's gonna be might. I don't know why he has the intel boots, but it'll cost him. If he had his strength boots, he may have been able to survive, but looks like it wasn't enough. Also, just diving into that. Beautiful save, but not enough. OD coming in. You don't really want to go on Ember Spirit because he has a remnant. Or does he? He doesn't have enough mana for it. Oh, use your bottle. There we go. That was close. Axe going in with his call, able to kill the Alchemist, who died early on, is back again. Now he uses his ultimate. He should have used it from the start. Will they be able to avoid being charged in? Axe with no mana. Will they go for him? Oh, this will be a beautiful charge if he's gonna hit both of them. And he stops it on the last second. But he manages to get the kill. Axe going back, and I think this fight is about to end. Unless Ember Spirit wants to change. No, it should be over. Well, that was a long fight, wasn't it? Alright, let's see. Faceless Void, he's going for a Yasha. Oh, big ultimate. And looks like he wants to go in. Decent use of remnants, but that was really good. This guy has used all his remnants, but it looks like he's dead anyway. Living armor, blocking some damage, but it's not gonna block enough. Sorry for missing that. Well, there's no attempt here. Oh, and they still steal more of his mana. Apologize, there were some other kills going on. Can only see one at a time. So let's see. Treant rushing the Aghanim Scepter. Will they be able to stop him from linking? No, he'll link in fine. In time. Treant going for an early Aghanims. That'll be interesting to see. So that means that the Keeper of Light is doing most of the story. He already has his mecha. Keeper of Light is one of the better supports for items because he can farm pretty well. Doesn't really need, you can put him as a position 5 and he'll do fine. So you can put a more greedy support as your position 4. So Void, what's he going for? What was that? Yasha? Yeah. Was it gonna be Manta or SNY? Both items aren't really very famous Void items. Manta style is okay because your illusions work in the Chrono. By the way, even Necronomicon, the warriors, they work in the Chrono. So any unit that Faceless Void can actually control himself can be used inside the Chrono. So in the old days, in Dota 1, I see jump here. What Faceless Void used to do was you'd share the control, and Faceless Void can just make everyone move in to the Chrono. Oh, well, we get a kill here. I don't know what he's waiting for. I mean, he walks here, he doesn't just keep going. The attack speed from the Yasha is very good though. And sorry. Spirit Breaker, charge, jump, good kill on the Treant, but looks like he'll pay for it with his life. Oh, you might want to run away. He should have used that time to just escape. And he should have thrown his Maldit as well. That was a bad play. And this Max Grievel's Greed just I don't understand it. I don't get it. Where were we? Treant halfway to his Aghanims. It'll be an interesting upgrade. It's actually very similar to the old Overgrowth in reality. Old Overgrowth used to catch people and do damage. Overgrowth with Aghanim's catches people and does damage. But you get some vision as well. Axe, will he go to Vanguard? I mean, he's had this from earlier. Oh, jump in. Looks like we're gonna get a dead Magnus. Magnus. Alright, manages to skewer away. Yeah, I haven't. Oh, he has his Blink Dagger at least, but I haven't seen this Magnus do much yet. If he does synergize quite well with the OD if he can bring them close, but we'll have to see if he actually does that. Oh, in the mid lane we have OD blowing up this Ember Spirit. I think he was like full life or something. Crazy. I don't understand why you insult. I don't understand players who insult someone for being good. It's like, how could you kill me? It's like, that's the aim of the game. You know, we're playing to beat each other, and that didn't work. This is a very slightly awkward. This is very slightly awkward. It's either one or the other. That was an awkward engagement. Alchemist stunning himself. You may not like where you're going, where you are right now. Hey, this man's the word right in front of everyone. And okay, Teth, you'd be. Oh no, you should just teleport. The stuns were coming out. You should have just teleported immediately. And this guy comes in. Space Cow just. Will he make it out alive? Did he throw a Chrono? He did. Surprisingly. Charge? If he could have charged, why didn't he charge someone else? I mean, you should have charged like... just now he had the charge available, you should have just charged like a creep here, and he would have been fine. I guess he must have panicked. Interesting. Actually went for Blade Mail. Good item. If he can use it against OD, he should be able to reflect a lot of that damage. And maybe just kill the OD by himself. In fact, a couple of Blade Mails I think would kill the OD. It's similar to something you see with against Tinker. A lot of players, they get you know, if one team has Tinker, the other team can just get 3 or 4 Blade Mails. You turn it on, you walk into a bunch of machines. That's it. They're dead. Oh, this might be a big play. Where would he go though? And where's his team? Are they coming? OD is coming. I think you can blink somewhere around here. You can get 3 of them. There we go. Oh, come on, OD. OD without his ultimate though. Without his ultimate, he doesn't really do that epic AoE damage that we've been seeing so far. Turn around. Will we have a dead void? And we do. They can see this, so they should be able to chase and get at least one more kill. And looks like they're going to go for the Keeper of the Light. Do they have any sort of detection? They do, so there's no point in him making him invisible. In fact, actually, by turning around and trying to save him, he may have doomed himself as well. Oh. And who actually has the lead right now? The lead is in Radiant's favor. Late game, I would say that the game might go into Dire's favor, because Keeper of the Light doesn't scale as well into late game. Neither does Treant. Sure, he gets Aghanim's, but you know, a couple of his skills just don't go that well into late game. And some similar to Keeper. Oh, looks like we'll probably get a big jump in Berserker's Call soon, maybe around here to try to get those 2. But guess not. It's too risky anyway. You gonna try anything? I think you just... Oh, we saw Magnus fall down. Magnus hasn't... I don't know. That was a good RP just now, but he seems to be slightly lackluster, and Axe still thinking what to do. Now would be probably a good time to go. Chrono catches 2. They're going to go for the more dangerous target. He should throw his stun early. You should throw his stun while he's in the Chrono. Beautiful ultimate. OD very late BKB and all it does was waste his 10-second BKB. Was that his 10-second BKB? Probably. But anyway, looking at the fight now, Ember Spirit has joined the fray. Nice sleight of fist, catching 2 heroes. That's a lot of luck involved in that. And looks like we're gonna get a dead Alchemist. I don't want to say anything because I know if all I can do right now will... I don't even understand this item build. Chainmail. Why does he have a chainmail? Just random chainmail. And this couldn't be. Must have just got it when he went back to base. Chainmail is going for Assault Cuirass next, I guess. I cannot express how much this Max Greed build is bothering me right now. I just don't understand it. What's the point? Alright, let's look at the rest of the team. So, looks like it's going to be just a Yasha. He's not going to upgrade it. And Talisman of Evasion. The Talisman works really well with Backtrack. Since they stack quite well with each other. So, against physical damage, he'll be able to dodge a lot of it. We have a kill here on the Witch Doctor. Some of the people have been dying quite a lot when I look at it. Let's see now. Quite a lot. Witch Doctor and Magnus. Some people just not contributing that much. Alchemist also is not doing that well. Compared to the Radiant, where we have a kill here. Beautiful skewer. Able to get that kill, and they don't have a slow to bring him down. Nice chrono catching too. He's going again for the OD, but can't bring him down yet. Good RP catching too, but it's not gonna be enough in the end. For a person with Blink Dagger, I don't see Magus blinking around too much. One of the things you could do, of course, is that you should throw your Unstable Concoction. That's why you should max it out, by the way. If you throw it inside, when Void is inside the Chrono, he's going to be stunned for the whole time. Another thing is that you can use your Nether Strike from outside the Chrono to hit him. And maybe even push him out of it. It's not the best to put yourself inside the Chrono, but it's not the worst either. No mana. Looks like we may have a... No, not enough mana here. He should go again and Illuminate. Where? Oh, no. Keep it back to that. So this Talisman going to be a butterfly. I don't imagine it's going to be a Heaven's Halberd. Does he have his Battle Fury? Yes. Yes, Battle Fury completed. What's he gonna go for next? And so is Aghanims for the effects. This is something you can do with Ember Spirit, taking out the creep stacks very fast next to Sleight of Fist. Of course, without Battle Fury it takes way longer and it's too inefficient, but once you have Battle Fury, you can do this all day. Aghanims completed. This is the fastest Aghanims rush you can just go for. You go Boots because you have to, and you go Aghanims. You can't. He doesn't stop for anything else in between. And Axe going for BKB next. We have Dive. Just from what I see about Alchemist, he seems like such a underwhelming hero. They throw the stun. Charging it or not charging doesn't make much of a difference. I think you can. Will he get a 2-man ultimate? Nah, he's saving it. Interesting. He uses that. I'm not sure why he'd use it then. Looks like Evil Eye is dead though. BKB. Maybe not the best BKB because you're not guaranteed a kill here. Throw stun. Can they charge him? Did he throw 2 remnants? He threw all his remnants on that. He could have just thrown 1. I think he must have panicked. Magnus alive, but barely. And OD. OD's doing well this game. Very well, actually. Look at that. Yeah, OD is leading the charge, but his team isn't doing as well. And look, Greevil's Greed only gets you 5th place. And so does Intel Power Treads. Not sure why you do that. Well, this is efficient farming, throwing the Acid Spray here. And he was able to stack it. Not bad. Good farming, but you don't really need Greevil's Greed. So, let's look at the rest of the players. Looks like Magus is going for BKB. Quite a few BKBs, which is interesting because the Radiant have quite a few BKB piercing abilities. Berserker's Call, Overgrowth, and Chrono. All go through BKB. But then again, if you don't go for BKB, it's like you're going to be hit by other spells, so you have to go for it. Alchemist going for Assault Cuirass. He needs it definitely for the armor. I don't. Oh, I understand why you don't just put the plate mail instead of like the Quelling Blade or the Stout Shield. It gives you 10 armor. What does Quelling Blade give you at this stage? Not much. So, I don't know why they're in his stash. Oh, we have a good stun here. He's able to throw a stun. Didn't bounce unfortunately, but looks like we may have a dead dire team. Beautiful Chrono catching 2 on the edge. What's Magnus gonna do? Is he gonna try an RP? Will he RP? Can't seem to find an opening, but Iron Tarkus comes in and cleans up. Magnus, that would have been a good chance actually. There we go. He was able to get to 2 of them. No ultimate on OD, otherwise that would have been, he could have gotten a double or triple kill just now. Is it? It's almost up. It's almost up. Will he be able to use it last second? Yes, double kill. Cost him his life though, but good play. I think. Oh yeah, he was able to dodge with his remnant. Ember has used his remnants quite well this game. Although I'm not sure you have to brag every time you do something well. Just now, the Witch Doctor, he was hoping that the Paralyzing Cast would bounce between those two. Would have been very good for his team. He was able to dodge that. Oh, he has no. It looks like he has no more mana. This may be the end of him. I think you throw your ultimate now. There we go. He was able to get his unstoppable streak. Witch Doctor surprisingly poor, but I think it's a 9. Well, when you factor in the 9 death, it's not as surprising anymore. Radiant with a decent lead for the stage of the game. An Alchemist, just drop the Stout Shield, drop the Quelling Blade, pick up the armor items. Because Stout Shield at this point of the game doesn't do anything. So Witch Doctor poor thing. Spiritbreaker going for Chrysalis. You don't see this often. You usually go for more attack speed items because you really attack too slow with this guy. I mean, his agility gain is just, it's not really his agility gain so much as his base attack speed. I don't know what it is, like 1.7 or something. It's crappy as hell. And I wonder, do you cleave? Oh, where's he charging to? Oh. Looking at him charging, I'm like, wait, maybe he's charging to a creep. So no, he's charging to a fight. Witch Doctor contributing to the. Witch Doctor is a third of all deaths in this game for the Radiant. Oh, he manages to land the roar. Nice save. Oh, he stuns himself almost in dunk range. Is he in dunk range? Beautiful another strike, keeping him alive. And you're gonna get a 3-man chrono. Throw it, just throw it. And just to save his team. Illuminate doesn't come out in time. RP catches 2, putting them on the high ground, separating them from the rest of the team. And we get a kill on. Beautiful skewer bringing him back. Axe still tanking the whole time. And wow, that was. Firstly, when he was charging Illuminate, he should have just released it. He wanted to charge the whole 5 seconds and he wasn't able to do any damage. Secondly, the RP. He RP'd them here. I don't know if it was by accident or skill. Either way, it changed the whole way the fight progressed. So it was a good Void ultimate, but luckily the Unstable Concoction was able to stun him. Void needs a BKB. That's what he needs. It may not seem as flashy as Butterfly, but you need a BKB to dodge everything inside the Chrono. Since inside the Chrono, the only thing that could get him would be the RP, which is impossible to land inside the Chrono, and another strike. So looking at towers, Radiant have way more towers. That must explain a lot of the gold. They only have 2, Radiant have 5. Pushing up against Ember Spirit is not easy, and this Ember Spirit is quite good. He's going for, looks like it's going to be a second Battle Fury. I think after the first Battle Fury you need damage. A crit or Deso would be really good. Deso because when you use Sleight of Fist, everyone you hit will have their armor reduced. Why did he do that? Interesting. Axe Call catches on too, but one of them is oh, it's like he's able to go through quite a lot of them. I'm not sure the OD ultimate was useful, and put inside the Astral Prison will be able to kill him when he comes back. Yeah, it's just oh no, they're not. And Chrono may not have been the best on only one person. No ultimate. Throw your stun, throw your stun. If he has his ultimate, maybe he could survive. Skewer. Able to skewer them back. No, he doesn't catch the void though. But will he can regen enough? No. Should be fine. Big charge coming in. And ultimate from Train keeping them all alive. Nobody is dying. Oh, finally, some people are dying. Ember Spirit going in. He's gonna go for the Magnus. Should be able to get him easily with one more sleight of fist. He's walking next. I'm not sure what he expects to happen. Looks like the Void still has a sight on Alchemist, but hasn't been able to kill him yet. Sleight of fist gets him, and finally, that was a long fight. Still think you should go for BKB, not Butterfly. And Keep Up the Light, what's he going to go for? Shiva's Guard. Hex would probably be a better choice, actually. You Keep Up the Light in general, you kind of try to stand far away to use your Illuminate. And wait, I don't understand why he's not even going for straight Aghanims. I mean, it gives you your Illuminate healing. After mech, the best items you can get for Keep Up the Light is Aghanims. It even heals you much more than the mech anyway. So, interesting. Maybe, I don't know why. Double Battle Fury. So yeah, not the best to go Double Battle Fury. Crit first or Deso would be better. I like doing multiple Battle Furies myself, but it's after getting some damage items. Especially Daedalus is great. Oh wow, it's here. Alright, Treant has Boots of Travel, Aghanim Scepter. Check out how far behind Witch Doctor is. You just can't keep dying. Oh, and in the meantime we saw Axe fall. So I apologize for missing it. Axe has BKB. I think he hasn't made much progress in a while now. At least I think he had these same items quite for some time now. Odie, what do you have? He has the mech on his team. He should have got it before the Force Staff, because an early Force Staff is good, you know, all stages of the game, but Mecha sort of falls off, so you want to get it as soon as you can. And there we go, a lot of Atos. More chasing power. Hex may have been better. I think he can afford to save up for it. Oh, looks like we might have a dead Treant. Oh, there we go. And we have a big jump here. They can see all of this thanks to the trees. They know what's going on. Unlucky Searing Chain, not able to get the one he wants. Big charge coming in. RP catches only one, and it's not really a very important one either. And we have a dead Ember. Big jump in, but this will have to be the chrono of his life, which only catches one person who walks into it. And Faceless Void looks like he's not gonna make it out of this one alive. Surrounded by 5 of the Dire team. The backtrack gods weren't with him. Yeah, I mean, once he lost 3 of his team, just going in there was not worth it. And the RP missed. I think he was expecting Ember to walk into it. Let's see, Spirit Breaker, crit, BKB. BKB is good. Crit. Who's he charging? Creep. Crit is. I don't know. You usually go more attack speed items. Molyneux or Shot Cuirass are really good on Spirit Breaker. You can put your Molyneux on you when you charge in. They hit you. They get hit by lightning. And Assault Cuirass is good for the armor. So, but this does give you, some one-on-one damage. Spirit Breaker doesn't really do as much damage, you know, one-on-one as you'd hope. But his attack speed is just so atrocious. And you don't need the agility threats. Keep its strength. Doesn't make that much of a difference. Witch Doctor. Really? I think he's saving up for a point booster. Good luck. I don't understand how he's dying so much 11 times. I think he just needs to stay behind a bit more. Will they be able? They should be able to get the racks. They have barely enough time to get it and just leave. You don't need the ranged racks. But it looks like they want both of them just in case. And Ember Spirit is coming in from behind. Big. Oh, beautiful. He immediate OD. Axe able to reflect a ton of damage on his own on the enemy team, and full channeled Witch Doctor ultimate doesn't do as much work. Is he gonna stun himself? No, he's fine. Big RP catches 2. OD though, he can't move in close enough to get. Oh, catches all 3. Sorry. Looks like we have a dead Magnus followed by probably a dead OD, and we might see a team up here. Actually, Magnus caught all three just now, so that was a really good play. Void, he moved to dodge the stun. This Void, impressive the way he just dodged it. And he's just charging in straight away for the racks. And why not? Although there are no creeps nearby, so maybe he'll just waste the what you call it, glyph. Looks like Ember Spirit might be going for a BKB. You don't really want to go BKB on Ember Spirit because he needs items for damage. As a his abilities against one hero are kind of lackluster. He'll always lose against a PA or a Void, so you want to make sure he has as much damage items and just stay as far away from a fight as possible. Also, I think you should complete the Daedalus before you go BKB, but to each his own. Just random branch, just like that. This has been with him the entire game, and what's the point of it? You don't know. Should probably sell it and just go for a teleport scroll. Oh, we have a kill here. No. Keeper of the Lights, going for Shivas. You really want the Aghanims upgrade. It gives you unobstructed vision during night, and the heal is also excellent. And you're able to use your recall and your blinding light throughout the fights. Although apart from OD, who does have BKB, blinding light isn't so useful this game. Spirit Breaker also has BKB, but let's see. I think the Alchemist doesn't have it yet. If he's going for it, Magnus doesn't really hit hard and doesn't affect Witch Doctor at all. Trainer Protector, he has the Blink Aghanims now. Probably gonna go for Refresher next, I think. One with 3 is that his hero pool, his mana pool is just really low. Lastly, Axe. Plate Mail, probably gonna be a Shiva's. No team really interested in going for Roshan, but I say that the Dire would be able to do a good amount of damage thanks to the Acid Spray. Radiant don't really have any armor reduction spells. And Alchemist, he's going. I think this will be Heaven's Halberd. Should be. He almost has it anyway. A decent item, but it's not going to disable the Ember. Almost. Is he going for it? I don't know. It's not going to do anything to the. Oh, even Void. None of the any of the Radiant have BKB. I think I just checked and none of them had it. Big charge, but it doesn't go anywhere. So yeah, actually the Heaven's Halberd is really good. You might be able to dodge because there's no MKB on the enemy side, and you can use any one of them. Void would probably be the best, but I think the range, you have to get him inside before he goes into the chrono. Magnus, he already has Heaven's Halberd. This is a good choice, and going for the Refresher Orb. Refresher Orb Magnus is okay, but the Heaven's Halberd is a really good choice on him, and they see them going in. We might have a really good fight here. Looks like he charged in before his team reached. They're not able to bring him down fast enough. OD, able to steal some intelligence. Berserker's Call doesn't only catches the Spirit Breaker. Void moving out of the fight. Will be able to get a big chrono. He does. He gets 3 people. Trying to take out the OD first. RP comes in. I'm not sure who it catches exactly. It only catches Ember Spirit, and Void's able to get out of there. Ember Spirit couldn't do anything inside the chrono. Because he already threw a Sleight of Fist. He just waited outside. He couldn't. No one was on the edge for him to attack. He might have thrown his remnants. That would have. I think that would have been really good actually. 600 damage inside the chrono. I don't know why he didn't do that. I think it would have changed the fight very drastically, but he didn't do it, and that's what happened. So the game looking like it's going. No, it's still Radiant's favor. I was thinking from the way the last few fights have gone that Dire has the advantage, but maybe the net worth will change now. Witch Doctor getting close. He almost has it, in fact. Once he has his Aghanim's upgrade, as long as he's not caught by the Chrono and he stays outside, he should be fine. And will they get more than this? Void doesn't have his Chronosphere for some time. You don't really want to fight without it. And they can't get any more. There's too many towers on the top lane and the bottom lane, so they have to push somewhere else. They can't throw it, they don't have enough time. This Iron Tarkus, impressive. What's he gonna go for next? Hex is actually really good this game because there's no BKBs to stop you. And if you can stay out of the corner and you Hex Void, that will be huge. And especially the fact, but it may not be, you know, something he can do, since Void always chronos him. This random ultimate by Treant Protector. Oh, now the top lane catches him, and looks like he'll pay for it with his life. Still Shivas, alright. This was a pretty bad item choice actually. Should have just gone for Aghanims. If he had his just now, I mean, he could have just put on his blinding light, and then he's forced him to use his BKB. Oh, already had it BKB used. Oh, and Void finally has his BKB. We'll see how that changes, how much of the game is changed because of this. And at least we'll give him love. Very little things go through BKB in this game. Just Nether Strike and RP. Death Ward also, but it doesn't really count as a disable anyway. Ember Spirit, 5,000 gold. This is a bit interesting. I'm not sure what he's saving for. When you're behind, you really need to spend your gold. Not enough that you go down, you know, without buyback, but he could almost get the BKB safely. I guess he wants to make sure he has enough gold for buyback, but at least buy the Mithril Hammer, because the unreliable gold is going to be used up if you die. So this is going to be BKB at least. That'll be the best item you can get. You don't really, it's not really an item you want to get on Ember Spirit, but when you're forced in a corner and you have to play defensive a bit, what can you do? Even though his Sleight of Fist usage, so his firearms usage has been really good. Alright, let's look at the dire side. Iron Tarkus. Not much progress. Oh! Axe fell without me noticing, but he fell to a solo Spiritbreaker. Spiritbreaker, yeah, so there's going to be an MKB. He wants to go through Void's Butterfly. Gonna be big top. If I the top lane, I don't know. Turn your ultimate on. You go illuminate. Chrono catches 3. Beautiful. Will they be able to get any kills by this though? He's not throwing his remnants, but he wants to save it for his retreat. Ultimate of Witch Doctor, not able to channel so much. Now it's going out, hitting quite a few people, but not enough. OD coming in to charge. It looks like a triple kill for OD, and well, this will be a difficult game for the Radiant to come back from, if not impossible. Does he have his buyback? What? He has his buyback. He's not using. Oh, Void. Does he have buyback? No. I'm surprised he didn't save up my back. MKB on Spiritbreaker, a bit too late to really discuss it, but he's probably just got to go through the evasion that Void has. It doesn't affect backtrack. Backtrack happens no matter what, whether you have MKB or you don't, because it doesn't count as evasion. It counts as some other strange ability. Just getting swole over here. Looks like it will be pretty much over for Team Radiant, unluckily. I'm not sure why they want to get the axe kill so badly when the throne is what they really want. So, well done to the OD. Him and Spiritbreaker did most of the work. Magus was quite fine. Witch Doctor did alright, but I think Alchemist just really got carried by his team. Even Witch Doctor wasn't that great, but well, I hope you enjoyed my cast, and thank you for watching.